Hi, my lovely friends, and welcome back to the Lovely Stranger Tarot. Happy New Year, my friends. I hope you had a good one, had a nice holiday, or maybe just a good week. If you don't know me yet, my name is Jasmin. I am Pisces Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Scorpio Moon. And today's topic will be: will I meet my life partner in 2020? Or if not, maybe who else will I meet, okay? So as usual, I have 4 piles. The first pile is the citrine. The second pile will be the raw clear quartz. The third pile will be the lapis lazuli. And the fourth pile will be this natural agate. If you need more time, then please pause the video here, take a few mindful breaths and choose carefully, and I will see you at your pile. Welcome back, pile number 1. I drew you some oracle cards as well as some tarot cards. You have number 13, rejection, healing family issues, and it says, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This is passion. Allow your heart to sing with joy, heart and soul. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowings. And 5, throat chakra. For the tarot cards, you have the moon. Today I used 2 tarot decks, by the way. Then you have the Knight of Swords, the Magician, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Pile number 1. I am not a person who sugarcoats things, and yeah, you probably will not meet the life partner in the year 2020, but please bear with me, stay with me, because this is not a bad reading, not at all. Of course, the most negative card is the rejection card. So it might be that you will be rejected in 2020 by somebody, but actually I don't think that. Because the rejection card, I feel and sense that this lies in the past. So I think that in maybe 2019 or 2018, there was a rejection that hurt you very, very badly, okay? And I think you are healing from that right now because you have the moon card, okay? And the moon brings some awareness. The moon card always shines its light where it's needed, okay? So the moon shines in the dark, so it illuminates things that we are afraid of, that are maybe parts of us that we don't want to look at, the shadow side, okay? I mean, this is the Pisces card also, and that maybe or maybe not, Pisces rules the 12th house, and this is the house of secrets and stuff that's hidden inside of us, okay? And I think the year 2020 will be a year where you are healing and you shine some light onto parts of yourself that you don't want to look at. But we need to do that so we can work through them, okay? Work through our fears. And this ties into the answer you need are coming. I mean, this is a full moon. Just like the moon card, you have 2 full moons that are I think, very relevant in this year. The full moons are always endings, and they are the end of a cycle. So I think this year will be an end of a cycle, but it can be that sometimes in between two cycles, you're a little bit like, you don't have the hangman, but it's like the energy of the hangman, okay? So that you can uh, yeah, that you can recalibrate your life, your views maybe, and to find maybe a new way. You're it's like you are at a crossroads, like mildly, okay? I think you want to rush into things, like maybe you think, I'm fully healed, what are you talking about? And I want a new love right now, okay? But I don't think you are fully yet. I know nobody wants to hear that. And I know that. I mean, of course, I like to watch some pick a card readings too. And I don't like when they tell me, like, it's coming, but you need to heal just a little bit more. Okay. But I think this is where you are at right now, at least. Through 2020. But I see that you will do that. Okay. So, it's not like the possibility of transforming. You will transform, and you will transform by your own strength. Okay, you have the magician card, so the magician is a person that has all the tools to transform lead into gold. Okay, so this is you, I believe. This is not another person. This is you, and you can do it by yourself. Maybe you think, maybe you were relying onto other people and they rejected you. Maybe you were relying on the partner, and maybe the partner left you, and you feel rejected. Okay, but everything you have is already in yourself. So this year will be a year of healing and mending your pieces together, and um, you will create something very beautiful out of yourself, and this will lead you to another partner, and the right one. But first of all, you have to, you have to transform lead into gold. And when I say this, I just mean yourself. You are the gold. When you come out of this process, then you will be the gold, okay? And, this is also a card that is a sign for me that you are not healed fully yet. Because when the Queen of Cups is in the upright, then she is fully healed. Her cup is full. And she is very protective over her cup, because she's the only one that has like a little lid over her cup. So she protects it because she knows the worth of the cup. But if she's in the not in the upright, then she is not fully healed yet. Okay, and you will, because you have the energy of the Queen of Cups. So soon you will be, but right now you just have to protect your cup. Maybe stay a little bit home, or just reflect on what is happening. Just be kind to yourself, okay? You will be healed soon, but right now you just need to rest and rejuvenate, okay? But you are maybe alone. I mean, who is alone? Okay, you're never alone. But you are single right now. But I think you are very happy, and I think you will develop a sense of being happily singled. Okay, so I think this is what you do. You heal, and you will see that being single is very beautiful. You will find the joy in being single. Okay, and I think right now you are not too keen, like in 2020, you are not too keen to travel to into a relationship, okay? And this is totally fine. You don't have to be in a relationship. I mean, you have to be happy with yourself, and then you can be happy with somebody else. And right now, maybe you're just deciding. You are just deciding, like within 2020, you're looking at your options. You don't have to decide right away, okay? You don't have to be in a relationship to be happy, okay? So right now, maybe you're not ready yet, and this is totally fine. And what will help you is maybe you had some issues with the relationship with your parents, okay? That was not an English sentence, but you know what I mean, okay? And maybe when you were a child, you had issues with your parents, your upbringing was not maybe the best, or, I mean, your upbringing can be the best, but still, there are some traumas that, the sensitive soul of a child gets, just by not being seen. It doesn't have to be a severe neglect, but when the parents don't see the child, or see the needs of a child, it can cause a trauma, and this is what affects us, through our whole life. So I think it's time to work through these issues, okay? And what you should do is maybe get a new hobby, get a new passion. This doesn't only have to be a passionate relationship. This can also be like do what you love to do, okay? So maybe if you like to sing, if you like to write, to paint, whatever it is, okay, then just do it, because everything that brings you happiness, that brings you joy, will heal you and bring you closer to your life partner, okay? So, and what also will help you is talking about things, okay? I mean, you can talk about family issues, maybe with a counselor, or maybe just with friends, or maybe with your parents themselves. If they are open to that, then talk about your trauma, okay? So maybe you say, like, when I was 10, you left me out in the cold when you said this and that, and you wouldn't help me. When your parents are open to that, then talk to them, or just talk to your friend, or like I said, get a counselor if nobody is in your circle that you can talk with about these issues, okay? And I think you find your inner knowing, your intuition, okay? This card talks about inner knowing, and this is what intuition means. You will find your inner voice. So you will be on your way to that person who is self-reliant, who has everything they need, okay? So maybe you will not find your person in 2020, but you will find yourself. And this is what brings you together, you two together, okay? Because when you know who you are, and then you can be yourself. And when you are yourself, then you can attract the perfect partner, okay? So pile number one, I hope this is helping a little bit. I know this is not maybe the answer you wanted to hear, but I don't sugarcoat anything. And I still think this is a really good reading. And yeah, I hope it helped. And if you liked it, then give it a thumbs up. Maybe consider to subscribing if you have not yet, or maybe leave a comment down below, because this helps my channel a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay, I love you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye. Welcome back, pile number two. I drew you some oracle cards as well as some tarot cards, and you have a lot of cards. So where do I start? You have number 6, cycles. Then you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You have the full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon, surrender to the divine. Then you have the spirit fox, trust your talents in changing times. You have autumn, release the old and rest. You have great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Triumph, this is the Cancer, not the Cancer, the Chariot card in the classical tarot. And you have positive movement forwards. Pile number 2. I am very happy for you because, yeah, it looks like you will meet your person in 2020. But let's start in the beginning. The first 3 tarot cards that came out went in reverse because I don't think I showed you the tarot cards already. We have the Death in reverse, then we have 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 9 of Cups in reverse. But then we have the Lovers in the upright, the Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Coins. So, yeah, like I said, the first tarot cards that I drew for you were all in the reverse. So, you have Death in reverse, 3 of Pentacles, and also 9 of Cups. So I think in the first half of year 2020, you will probably don't think something is moving. You probably feel like you're a little bit in limbo. You have the feeling nothing changes, okay? But this is coming. It's just delayed, okay? And probably you will meet your person around a workplace or maybe school. This in the upright is also school, college card, being a trainee, starting something new. Maybe you change workplaces and maybe this is delayed. Maybe you want to change a workplace, but this delays, and this is why meeting a partner delays. And you also feel like your wishes will not be fulfilled, but they will. Okay, in the second half of the year, we will have the Lovers. So you will meet your partner in the second half, probably around autumn. It doesn't have to, but it can be autumn that you will meet your person, okay? Because we have the autumn card, and it will be in the second half of 2020. And this person will be a very passionate, maybe fire sign, like Leo at Sagittarius, Aries. Doesn't have to, but they will be fiery, and I think they will knock you off your feet. Oh, if you hear that, this is my cat complaining that I don't spend time with him. Yeah, and this will be a very passionate person, okay? Probably sweep you off your feet. But of course, like everything, this also requires a little bit of work. Maybe this person was not about thinking to settle down, okay? Because usually the Knight of Wands is a little bit fiery, maybe a little bit younger. Maybe you are too. And yeah, it might be that you have to find together. Maybe this is also like a little bit of a longer process that you get used to each other and that you find the ultimate goal. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles is waiting so your seeds start to grow, or in this case, like the tree starts to bear fruit. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Um, yeah, and everything in this pile is about cycles, is about waiting and patience. It's almost like pregnancy, or fruits. You cannot force them to grow, okay? So you just have to wait. You just have to wait for what is happening. This will happen because, I mean, first of all, you have the lovers. Everything indicates that your person will come in 2020, okay? And it also says here, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So the first half of 2020 is all about spirituality, actually. We have a lot of spiritual cards. We have two full moons with that ties in um, with the cycles card, because full moon, the moon also moves in cycles from new moon to full moon and back. And I think this will feel a little bit like the moons go by, and you don't have the feeling that anything has happened, but your inner self will be changed within the first half of 2020. Okay, you have to surrender to the divine, because this is, this person is sent to you with divine orchestration. Okay, and while you are waiting, you have to balance spirituality and practicality. This is the law of attraction, by the way. Balancing the spirituality and practicality is like, you have to think about what you want, like in this one, you have to decide what you want, and then you let go. And this is the attraction card. Okay, so you are manifesting this person within the first half of 2020. Okay, and I think this person will be a very, very smart person. And also, it says here, trust your talents in changing times. I think the first half of 2020, you will probably not have your concentration on love, because there is something happening for you that is probably more work related, or maybe like inner work related, because we have the fox with the changing times and also the triumph. So I think your life in general starts to move in a positive direction. We also have the positive movement forward card. So I think your life will start soon, or maybe it already has started to move in a positive direction. And your job is now to wait and balance out your your spirituality and practicality, and release everything that holds you back. And maybe in the first half of the year, you will have a spiritual experience that maybe will show you like there is a soulmate, or who your soulmate is. Maybe you start having dreams about your soulmate, or maybe suddenly like you feel a connection. Like maybe you smell things that shouldn't be, like you shouldn't smell. Like let's say you suddenly smell roses, and there are no roses. Nobody went through your room or so, and yeah, this might be, then maybe you have a connection with your soulmate. Okay, or yeah, there will be something that puts you onto a spiritual path. And the whole reading is about spirituality. Also, this card in the reverse is also pointing you in the right direction, because this is in a church. It plays in a church, so maybe you discover your your faith again, or maybe you find a new religion, and maybe this is where you meet your new partner, that you see, like maybe I'm a Christian before, now I will be a Buddhist, and then you meet that person in a temple or something like that. This could be, but this year 2020 is all about finding your spirituality and manifesting your life partner, and you will. This probably will happen in the autumn, but this is not too sure. It could also be after autumn, so maybe in December, November, December could be, but it will happen in the second half of 2020. Okay, part number 2. This is all I have for you. If you like that, and I hope, then give it a thumbs up. If you have not that yet, then please subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate that. And if you would comment down below, this helps my channel to grow very, very much. Okay, so I hope you have a very great week, and I see you in the next one. Welcome back, part number 3. As usual, I drew some oracle cards and some tarot cards, and you have 15 wild, universe, this equals the worlds in the classic tarot, partnership and alliances, medicine guardian, be open to healing information, you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And stay optimistic in your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. For the tarot cards, you have, I used 2 tarot decks, by the way, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups in the reverse, the 4 of Swords in the reverse, and the 7 of Cups in the upright. So pile number 3. This looks really, really good. First of all, what catches my eye is you have a lot of green, like in these 3 cards especially, but also here in the tarot cards, you have a lot of green. So I see that probably the last year or even the last years weren't too easy for you. Maybe your heart was broken, maybe you had some relationships that weren't too good, and I think you were recovering from that probably throughout 2019 or maybe longer. But right now, because I see all the green, I think your heart is already healed or is almost healed. Okay. Did I read that before? The full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Like, is the age? What is happening? I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I think your heart is about to heal. I think your heart is really ready to get into a new relationship. And I think you have the wild card, and I think the wild card, and I think you now know what you want. You now know what is good for you and what not. Okay, and this will help you this year. That and look, she has a little guiding light that shows her the way. Okay, she is now very strong. She after all she went through, she is now really strong, and she has this inner light that guides her way. Okay, and yeah, like I see that the last, yeah, maybe you had a loss, like in a relationship, maybe somebody left you, because with the Five of Cups, there is always a little energy of grief, but you overcome this, okay? Also, the Four of Swords, this is resting after a battle. I think you come, maybe you were in hermit mode a longer period of time, or the last few months, and now you overcome this sense of grief, and you also come out of your shell. You start to overcome um, like this healing period, okay? And of course, sometimes, I mean, look at her. It almost looks like a snail shell, you know? And now you have the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups, um, this shows me that you go out again, that you know, doors start to open. You will meet people again. You will have choices in your love life again, okay? Because we have the world here, and yeah, this old cycle has ended and a new is about to begin, and this new cycle is about you being optimistic and going out into the world, because with these two cards, you know you are good enough, okay? And you are beautiful, you are beautiful inside and out, and now you healed so much that you can trust your intuition again, okay? And yeah, you already were forgiving and learning while you were healing, or maybe this is like the healing stage goes a little bit throughout the first few months through 2020, but you will heal. If you feel now still in the grief process, and maybe you don't feel too stable, this will change, okay? And you have to stay optimistic about your love life, because you will have options really soon, okay? So, a few months, this is nothing. I mean, remember like how fast 2019 went? This was amazing. And, this year will also go very fast. And a few months you have to wait, and this will be gone like nothing, okay? And I think you are going out to meet new people, or maybe to meet old friends. You should really do that. This will also help your heart heal, because now is the time to go back out to meet people you love, maybe do things you love, maybe join some groups, like maybe a choir, or a book club, or of some sort, a club of some sort, so that you meet new people, and these people will strengthen you, and you can open up slowly but surely, okay? And of course, last but not least, these tarot cards are just amazing, okay? And you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, and everything will start to go into your favor, okay? Because when the Wheel of Fortune is upright, everything goes up, everything will be positive, what happens to you. And you have the Magician. So you will come out of that healing process, and then you can put yourself together, and you will be a better version than you were before, okay? You have all the tools. You know your worth, and you know that you are good by yourself, so you can attract a perfect partner for yourself, okay? You have also the Eight of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and maybe you were working a lot to forget, your heartache, your hardships, so you will throw yourself into work, but I think you will overcome this, okay? You will start to do less work and have more fun, okay? This is in the classic tarot, this is the Three of Cups, by the way. So I think you start to have some fun. You will do less work, not only work, 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 but you will start to have some fun actually, you know? Like again, finally, I see that you didn't have fun like in a long time, okay? Yeah, this was all this, what you did, you know, grieving and resting. So I think this will change now. Things starts to be positive again. And yeah, the end, my friends, there can happen, like there can happen a new relationship, a stable, perfect relationship, okay, with children, with the dog, however you like it. If not, then don't. Just buy a dog or cat, or have only the children or whatnot. Go buy a house if you don't have, you know, if you don't want any of that. So it can happen, but it's up to you. I think it will happen, but it's up to you if it's in 2020 or a little bit later, because you have the Seven of Cups, and I think you have to decide what you really want, you know. And as I think there is a possibility. So it's up to you. Do you want this relationship with somebody? I think there might be suitors for you that could make a good match, but it's up to you. If you would like to, you know, to go out a little bit more or enjoy, like going out with your friends or something, you can do that. I think this will be an awesome year for you anyways, but there is a possibility that you meet your life partner here. Okay, so part number 3, this is an amazing reading and I'm very happy for you. If you liked it too, then please leave a like. If you have not yet, then consider to subscribe or leave a comment down below, because this helps my channel a lot. So thank you, my lovely friends, and I will see you next week. Bye. Last but not least, welcome pile number 4. I drew you some ochre cards as well as some tarot cards. And you have selling out, keep an open mind, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring, Queen of Coins. Oh, sorry, I start here. You and your loved ones are safe. New Moon in Cancer. Broken Arrow. Enjoy the energy of peace. Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Drum. Dream and journey. You have the Balance. This is, I think, Temperance in a classical tarot. And you have Memories of Love. For the tarot, now we do the tarot. You have the Queen of Coins, the Knight of Coins in reverse, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Wands. So, my lovely pile number 4. I have the feeling in your previous relationships, you were selling yourself out, kind of. You were maybe a little bit passive and would let others decide what to do, what you want, what you feel. Others would tell you, okay? So and I think you had a lot of disputes and a lot of arguments with people that you loved. Maybe your parents. I don't know, it doesn't say here, but I get the feeling that maybe your parents would suggest you who would be best for you. And if it really was best, they didn't consider, kind of. Or that maybe you had a partner that you actually chose, but you would go with everything they said. Almost like, do you know the movie The Runaway Bride with Julia Roberts? It's like, she would just when she had a new boyfriend, she would just eat the eggs like he liked it because she didn't know what she liked. And I feel it's a little bit like this, okay? Um, you have the memories of love card. I think you you really wanted to be loved, but yeah, would not show your true self, okay? And I mean, we have also a lot of green, but also a little bit of bluish. So I think um, I think you decided now that you should be in your own balance, okay? And because I mean, we have the 11. Is there another 11? No, but it's a one. So you have 111. Maybe you see that number a lot. And also, yeah, the ace is also a one. So maybe you see 111 often. So I think you want to start new, you want to start fresh, and you decided that you will no longer sell yourself out. And maybe you have to change a little bit in, like from your perception. I think you need to be in balance. Maybe it will help if you meditate a little bit more or go out in nature. This would help you, I think, like nothing else because you have the Earth Guardian. I think you should connect to nature. Maybe go out. If you have a dog, go out with your dog, or if you don't have a dog, then just go for a walk into the woods or something. But I think seeing something green and like breathing fresh air, this will help you clear your thoughts. And yeah, and you should dream and journey. So maybe go somewhere where you never have been. Like let's or take a different route. Like just change something up from your routine. Maybe when you go to work and you always take one certain path, then maybe change it up, just take another route and see what happens. And yeah, just take some time out, okay, and dream about your future, dream about your partner. What do you really want? What is important for you? Okay, so just connect with yourself. I think this is right now the most important thing for you, okay? And I think is what makes me think too that there were a lot of arguments because you have the broken arrow now, and this is peace right now. You have peace. So I think something changed already so that you found some peace. The only thing that you have to do now is to reconnect with yourself and see, where do I want to be? Who am I? And who do I want to attract? Okay. And in this process, you're totally safe, okay? Spirit has your back. Nothing can happen to you. So if you're maybe a little bit afraid, don't be. I think you feel the change, but don't be afraid. Everything is fine. This is only for your best. And while you reconnect, then maybe you discover that your actual type maybe differs like immensely from the people that you have dated before. Maybe you thought you like rich guys who were like tough and maybe a little bit arrogant, and you thought, yeah, this is my type, okay, yeah, I can't resist, like, but maybe while you reconnect, you discover that actually you like men that are friendly and love kids and are some soft, like are having a soft demeanor, and maybe this will surprise you while you reconnect with yourself, that maybe you were searching for a wrong type of person, okay? And I think, my lovely pile 4, somebody will come, and this probably will surprise you. Maybe it's a friend. I don't know why I get this, but maybe it will surprise you that this person will stir some romantic feelings in you. Okay. And maybe you know this person a long time. And by the way, this is the 6 of Cups. So it can mean like a childhood sweetheart or something, or a childhood friend. So maybe this friend or somebody else that you would never have thought, you know, you would like, stir some romantic feelings in you, and you are surprised by yourself. But this is the new you, and this is like, maybe it wasn't in you all the time, but you discover something new in yourself, and this is really beautiful. Okay. And I think you will be, and this is the middle of, you know, the reading. So I think you will discover that you actually are the Queen of Pentacles, you know, like you are very nurturing, and nurturing people need somebody who are nurturing too, because, you know, nobody can only give and give. If the other person is a little bit cooler and only ruled by thoughts and by pragmatism, you know, then this cannot, you know, this cannot work out too much. I mean, it can, but you know, then both have to work a lot. But maybe you discover that you are the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you thought, I am the Queen of Swords, or, you know, I think you discover that you are actually this very beautiful, nurturing person, warm person. Maybe you were not thinking highly about yourself before, but you will discover something very beautiful within yourself. And this will be like the start of your journey here of finding your life partner. Okay. Then you have the Knight of Coins in reverse. I think maybe it took longer than you think to discover this. Okay, maybe yeah, maybe you're really, really surprised that something like that was within you. Okay, maybe it took, maybe you are already 30 or something, and maybe you thought you know yourself, and now you see yourself like with new eyes, and you're thinking like, wow, I never thought that I could be that way. I never thought I could feel that way. Okay, but this will be your wish fulfillment. So maybe this new person is your wish fulfillment, and maybe this is also what you will be surprised, like that this wish fulfillment comes in that packaging. You never would have thought that this would be your wish fulfillment. Okay, and maybe yeah, you will meet somebody. I am pretty sure, I mean, because I asked this, and I think this year you will meet your life partner. I'm not sure if you will start a relationship already in this year, because we have the Knight of Coins, even if it's in reverse. So I think it will take a little bit time. First of all, because the Knight of Coins, but also because of the 5 of Swords. I think you might have some inner battle still. I think you or maybe, I mean, it can also be like that you discover that you actually, when you're a woman, like women, or that when you're a male, that you like males. So this could, you know, this could put you in some turmoil, like inner turmoil. Like, what should I do? Is this the right thing to do? Like, is this the right person for me? Even though I thought I like men, and now I see I really like women, or I mean, only if it's this woman, but I like a woman. So what should I do? You know, maybe this, I don't think this is outer turmoil. I think this is inner turmoil, because everything, I mean, it could mean, yeah, like I saw the parents could influence you. in younger years, but it doesn't have to. But if they did, then maybe they are also trying to pressure you a bit. This could also be. But in the end, you will clearly decide what you want and move on to your path. I mean, I really like this card. Look at the beautiful yellow sky, and this person has, you know, this person is in like starting a brand new journey, and this journey will be probably beautiful, will bring you prosperity and joy, and in the end of the year you will be here. Okay, so you will meet somebody, and this will be your life partner, but it will not come in the packaging you thought. Okay, it can, take it as it resonates for you, but I think it will surprise you. Okay, and you will discover something about yourself that you didn't know. But you are safe, okay? And whatever happens, know that spirit has your back. You're not alone, and you are safe, and also your loved ones. Everything will work out fine. Okay, so my lovely pile number 4, I hope you liked that and it helped you a little bit. And if so, then leave a like. If you have not yet, then please subscribe or consider subscribing, because I really appreciate it and I really love every of my subscribers. And yeah, maybe leave a comment down below, because this really supports my channel. So I wish you a very, very good week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.